magic off. I'll go this way. $200 on the bar, final set of triples. Let's go. Yes! Yes! A year ago, all I wanted was 200 kilos for one. 5 sets of triples. I'll catch you always in a bit. So it's currently like 6 in the morning just now, and you can tell summer's well and truly over. It's starting to get darker in the mornings. Normally it'd be like pretty bright. I was gonna finish the video yesterday, it's actually the next day, but a couple of things came up so I didn't get to record. But just heading to the studio now to train a client, then we're heading to the gym ourselves. My back's wrecked from those deadlifts, so just gonna do a push day. I'll show you a couple bits of that. Then we've got to head back to the flat to... Alright, let me run over the road. To just take care of a bunch of stuff before we head to London tomorrow, which I'm very excited about, and I will be vlogging it. It'll be good to see Zaina, it'll be good to relax a wee bit before uni properly kicks in next week. Fuck, 3rd year. But yeah, so I'll see you in the gym. Right, as you guys all know, I haven't done flat barbell bench in a while due to my elbow tendonitis that's been flaring up for quite a while. But recently it's not been as bad, and I've been wanting to test my flat bench PR for a while. So I've got 100 kilos on. I just did 60 kilos for like 3, 90 kilos for 1, moved fine. So I'm going to try 100, which should be okay. I've done this before. And I think I'm going to hope for 110 as long as my elbow's okay. It's not that bad, so we'll wait and see how it goes. Okay, that did feel decent, and I even paused it properly. I counted 1, 2, 3 in my head, so I'm gonna go 110, get a spot. I'll watch it back to make sure it moved as well as I thought it did. And I think I can get this. Well, so you'd see, I'm absolutely delighted with that. So I haven't done flat barbell in weeks, and you know, going over the incline because it feels better for my elbow, to then come back and hit a 5 kilo PR. You know, because my old PR was 105. You know, there's a little pause there. I don't think if I were doing a powerlifting competition, it counts as maybe a 3-second count, but it wasn't touch and go, so I'm still happy with it. Like I like the fact that I did get a little pause in there, and it did move. It wasn't like I stalled. It was an absolute grinder, so happy with that. But that just shows, right, if if there's a movement that you get an injury, right, and there's a movement that you want to do really badly but you can't, there's always alternatives of that movement that you can do, you know what I mean? And if you keep building your strength even on that movement, it will transfer back over. So, you know, I haven't done flat barbell in ages, moved to incline dumbbell, incline barbell, you know, still built my strength on that slowly but surely, and I've came back over. I'm not only, you know, maintained my strength, I built it back up. So just something for you to think about. If you get a little injury or something like that, you don't have to stop. There's ways you can do it. Obviously it's within reason, but still. Anyway, so I'm just going to continue on with the rest of this push workout, and I will see you back at the flat. So before I wrap this video up, there's something I just want to quickly touch on. 2 videos ago, so my Q&A video, I received a comment from someone I didn't know, just saying how my goal, my dream to open up a gym was unrealistic, and that she couldn't see it happening on a PT salary, there was no chance. And I just want to address that, because that's the first probably real bit of negativity I've had on my YouTube channel, actually probably really in my whole time doing this. So I'm not bashing this person, if she is watching. I'm just wanting to talk about it and use it and maybe turn it into a positive. So she doesn't believe that I'm capable of this. She doesn't believe it's realistic. But you know, the thing is, there's so many examples of people, you know, who have done that, who have been PTs and went on to open up their own gyms. Numerous ones. My boss, Mike Heatley, is an example of that. Christian Guzman, who I watch, he was just a student when he started doing this as well, and he's went on to open his own Alpha gym, which is huge and it's amazing. Max Tuning, you know, they all started out, you know, just as students, and they went on to do great things, and I do believe that I'm capable of that, 100%. I'm only a year and a bit into this, so I'm not saying it's going to happen right away. I'm not saying it's going to happen next year or the year after. It could happen in 5 years, it could happen in 10 years, it could happen in 20 years, but it doesn't matter to me. As long as I have that dream in my head, I will keep chasing it with everything I've got, because that's what I want. I want to do something that's meaningful and do something that I love to do every day. You know, and see if that does mean when I get out of uni that I have to suck it up and maybe do a full-time job that I don't enjoy for some time and make Mad Fitness more of a side thing for a while and just build it on the side until it gets to that point. I'll do that. I'll do whatever it takes. But I've started this and I love it, and it's building and it is growing. It's growing slowly, but I've already made an impact on a good amount of people, you know, and that's the great thing. And I think people are starting to understand what I'm trying to do. And guys, no matter what you try and achieve, whether it's fitness related, career related, whatever it is, there's always going to be someone there telling you that you can't, telling you you're not good enough, telling you that it's impossible. You know, when I started this, when I started making this in fitness, Mad Fitness, my friends would slag me and take the piss out of me saying, you know, oh, it's Mr. Mad Fitness and that, you know, and you've just got to block that out. You've got to block that negativity out and believe in your head. If you're going to do this, you're going to achieve this goal, you've got to be bulletproof. Nothing takes that dream out of your head. Even when you're having a bad day, I'm not saying it's all like, oh yeah, I believe in myself, blah, blah, blah. Even when you're having a bad day, you've got to have that in my head. Like the video I made, the motivation video, vision. You've got to keep that vision up here and believe in it and see it and actually see it. That's what I do. I imagine it. I imagine the outside of the walls. I imagine the door, and I imagine walking into it, and I can see it. And I will work every day until I get there, at whatever, and do whatever I have to do. And that's what you gotta do. There's always gonna be someone who tells you can't. But you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, no one else will believe it. So that's it really, guys, but I hope that kind of turned that more into a positive. Because this is only a start, you know, that's one little negative comment. The more I get into this, I'm probably going to get more and more. But, you know, if you surround yourself with positivity and you have that belief, I don't think anything can stop you. And I don't feel like anything's going to stop me. You know, even when I have a bad day and I get up the next day and I'm going to go again, I'm going to go again. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you did, leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.